played 9 games last year, and a lot of the games when he did play, you didn't know if he was going to play, or you didn't know how long he was going to play, or if he was going to be a decoy. And so, as he gets older, he's not going to get healthier. Now, of course, they're saying right now that he's 100% healthy going into camp, and it's all good and good. But I love Julio. Don't get me wrong, and I still have him in a few lineups. But I'm, he went to an offense that throws the ball 28 times a game versus an offense that throws it 40 times a game. And so, I truly believe that. Obviously Tannehill's more efficient than Matt Ryan, but I still believe it's Derrick Henry's offense. And I believe Derrick Henry is the biggest winner of this whole thing. And one thing people aren't really talking about is that Arthur Smith left and they brought in, what's his freaking name? They brought in that guy, Todd Downing. He's been the offensive coordinator one time in his career, and that was for the Raiders, and they regressed when he was the offensive coordinator. So I don't know what the heck's going on over there, and I'm a Titans fan. That's where I'm from. I'm a season ticket holder. And so I'm a little nervous. I love Julio. Obviously, when you add a talent like Julio to a team, the whole team gets better. Fact. Okay? Fact. They all get better because he is a true threat. But is he going to have better numbers? I don't know, but I think the surrounding cast will.
I like that. I like how the impact of having somebody like Julio really does trickle down. And we don't believe in trickle down economics anymore. We understand that. But trickle down fantasy-nomics.
The tide rises all ships. And so, you can use that one.
I like that. That's a better cliched euphemism about increasing the value of others because you bring on a skilled member of a team. I do think Julio's best days are behind him. I do have him increasing in touchdowns, though, because I do think he becomes more of a red zone threat because of all the other red zone threats. A.J. Brown is a monster. I remember that play last year with the Ravens, caught the ball at the 10-yard line or 8-yard. He battled like 6 different guys to get into the end zone.
And he beat them all.
And so you're dealing with 2 man-childs. Like, that's a kind of the guy Julio is, too. Maybe not as healthy like you mentioned, but having both of them just there to spur each other on, I do think that kind of gives them a nod at the end zone because if you put on, you put the 12 personnel on the field and you've got those 2 guys on a wing or on an out or one in the slot, what are you going to do?
What are DCs doing? DCs are, shaking in their boots right now. What are we going to do? Who are we putting on who? Is the CB1 going on AJ or Julio? And what if you line one in the slot and one outright? I mean, good
luck.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, so I think Julio Jones's touchdowns will be up a little bit more than normal, and his yards will be down a little bit just because of the volume, like you mentioned. I think I'm okay with him being my wide receiver 2. I'd like him as my wide receiver 3. I think that's where my preference would be. And so if he kind of falls in drafts and home leagues,
who do you think will have the biggest single game point total on DraftKings in the 21 season?
Whoa.
Kind of just like last year, we had Tyler Lockett go for 50 plus. We had Kamara go for 50 plus on Christmas Day. Who do you think is going to go for the biggest point total on DraftKings over the year?
Okay. All right. You want a hot take or do you want a realistic take?
Come on now. You know who you're talking to.
Yeah, realistic. We want to cash in. You know what I mean?
Well, obviously, I'm going to throw Tyler Lockett's performance out. But I can't throw out Kamara's. I believe, obviously, if you're going to pick someone to have a huge game like that, it's got to be someone who's going to handle the ball the most. So it's either going to be a running quarterback or a running back. And so, part of me wants to go straight to a Mahomes or a Lamar or even one of these surprise young guns. But I'm going to go with 2 guys. One's gonna. I'll go with Jonathan Taylor. I think they're going to feed him every goal line shot like they did Kamara, and I think they're going to be a whole lot better. And then I'll go with it's either going to be CMC, Derrick Henry, or I'll throw one out there, Zeke.
Oh, that was mine. That was mine, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. David.
Everybody's sleeping on Zeke. Everybody's forgetting about Zeke.
Though.
I think
all
Zeke
the goal line carries.
Zeke is going to have a monster year. I just feel it.